In this video, I'm going to give you 6 tactics that I have used and that work in real life on how to attract 5-figure customers for your marketing funnel business. If you want to sell marketing funnels for 5 figures, watch this video because I'm going to give you 6 tactics on how to do it. Miserable day out there today, so I feel like being all cozy and cuddly wearing my running hoodie. Customers can't afford 5 figures, right? When we sell marketing funnels, it can be really intimidating to know how to actually get someone to spend over $10,000, even up to $90,000 and $100,000 and beyond on your marketing funnel services, particularly when you don't have the confidence internally or you feel you don't have the experience. Maybe you've never bought anything for that much, so you feel kind of cheeky selling something for that much. Maybe you've been turned down in the past and customers have said, well, $1,500 is too expensive, or $5,000 is too expensive, or £3,000 is too expensive. So there's no way surely that you could charge even more money for something like that. But I'm going to give you the 6 tactics that I have used to start selling 5-figure funnels to customers. There's no magic tricks. There's nothing to do with experience. There's no kind of hidden sales closing tactics, no techniques. You don't even have to be brilliant at selling or sales to be able to close 5-figure deals. If you are a funnel builder and you want to learn how to sell 5-figure marketing funnels, stick around, hit the subscribe button as well, because I produce new videos every single week helping funnel builders like you attract and close 5-figure deals. But in the meantime, let's get into the 6 tactics that I use, have used personally to sell 5-figure marketing funnels. So the first tactic that I want you to do is to create a massively useful piece of content that demonstrates your process and demonstrates your value. Whatever you're selling, if you're selling marketing funnels, and even if you're pretty broad about what it is that you do, someone who has written 10,000 words or created a 2-hour training seminar or created workbooks and content that shows people how to do it is clearly an expert. By creating a really long form, high quality piece of content, what you're doing is you're saying to the world, first of all, I know enough of what I'm talking about to be able to write 10,000 words on it. Clearly, I know what I'm doing. That's what positions you as an expert, and that's what positions someone who is worth spending 5 figures on. The fact that it's free, and yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable, it's difficult, maybe the first draft isn't going to be perfect, but the idea is that surely only an expert would have that much to say and write about, or an insane person. And depending on how you come across, hopefully you come across as an expert. I've got a couple of links below on some examples of long form, high quality killer blog content that has changed our businesses and the businesses of many other funnel builders. So it's not just a suggestion, this works. But the next tactic is what you can use with this piece of content. So the second piece is share that blog post with as many people as possible. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with network associates. If you go on LinkedIn and just spend 5 to 10 minutes a day finding people who could be your potential customers or suppliers to your customers or influencers and share it with them, be wholly transparent and say, hey, I wrote this for, whatever niche or industry. And let's say that you've decided to only work on businesses who have got email subscribers, and you help turn email subscribers into customers. That's what you do. So you write a 10,000 word blog post on how blank type of business can convert email subscribers into paying customers. Let's say that we want to pick a niche, I don't know, YouTube content creators. Let's say you write a blog post on how YouTube content creators can turn email subscribers into paying customers, right? You write 10,000 words on that. Your job is to then find people who are YouTube content creators or who have an email list or who are looking to convert email subscribers into paying customers, or look to people who already serve that market. For example, ActiveCampaign as a company is a pretty good bet that they know people who have got email subscribers because all of their customers have email subscribers. So if you can get someone like them to share that content, no, it's not going to happen on the first time. No, you're not going to suddenly change into a 6 or 7 figure a year business just by sharing one blog post. You have to do it repeatedly and consistently. You also want to share it with as many people as possible. Get it out there and promote it. This here is now the linchpin for your business. And whenever you start having conversations with people and they ask you, oh, what is it you do? You can say, we help YouTube content creators convert their email list into paying customers. They'll go, oh wow, that's amazing. How do you do that? That's what you want. And you go, oh, I've actually got a blog post here. You can also reach out to customers or potential customers and leads and say, hey man, completely kind of open, like I don't want anything from you. I just wrote this. I know that you're a YouTube content creator. I know that you've got an email list. This will be useful for you. You should go ahead and read that. The more you do that, the more you will begin to gain attention and notoriety in your industry. Tactic number 3 is make it easy as possible for people to have a conversation with you and then talk to them. I am staggered by the amount of marketing businesses who say, we're just not generating enough sales, we're not generating enough leads, customers don't want to talk to us, we can't seem to sell marketing funnels for 5 figures or 6 figures or whatever. I go, great. How easy is it for someone to get in contact with you? They're like, oh, well, if they could go on the website and they could enter in the contact form. No, that's not easy enough. You need to make it as easy as possible. You want to get your email address out there. You want to have your social media channels active and you clearly using them as well. Landbot.io is a really good way of being able to capture that information. Are people able to subscribe to your newsletter and your email list just at the bottom of your killer blog post? Are people able to download it as a PDF and get it sent to their email address, and then you're trying to talk to them every single day through your email marketing? Are you making it as easy as possible for people to book a call with you? The easier you make it for people to have a conversation with you, the more likely you'll be able to start having those conversations. And then you need to follow up with people who do want to have a conversation with you. You need to have conversations with them, you need to talk to them, and you need to spend 30 to 45 minutes understanding what it is they need and their business. None of this stuff is magic. None of this stuff is kind of, black magic or secrets of the trade or anything. It's super simple stuff, but people don't do it, and I don't understand why. Number 4, and this is something you shouldn't skip. You should absolutely do this. I want you to make a list of 10 characteristics that a potential 5-figure customer would have to have in order for you to work with them. 10 characteristics they'd have to have. People like to do demographics and psychographics and all that kind of shit. None of that matters. What you should be focusing on is 10 characteristics that someone has to have in order for you to work with them. First of all, they have to have the budget to be able to pay for it. So that's number 1. The first characteristic is they have to have at least $10,000 or $25,000 or $50,000 or whatever your fee is. They have to have that in their budget. Secondly, what else do they need to be doing? Do they need to be advertising already? Do they need to have an email list? Do they need to have products already? Do they need to have a website? Are they advertising on Facebook? What are the things that they need to have? And you might struggle getting to 10, but you need to have 10 characteristics for that customer that they have to have in order for you to work with them. Then when you start having conversations with the customer, you want to find out as many of those characteristics as possible. Number 5 is I then want you to flip that and I want you to write out 10 ways that a $25,000 budget with you makes someone's life better. 10 ways that you make their life better. And that's imperative. Life better. Not 10 ways that they end up with a website. Not 10 ways their email marketing list grows. 10 ways that their life is better. What is better about their life? What is easier about their life? What do they love more? How do they feel? What's their average day like? What's their status? 10 ways that their life is better after working with you and dropping 5 figures with you. And the 6th tactic is you need to send proposals as fast as possible. The data out there from betterproposals.io, so Adam Hempenstall from Better Proposals, he released a report. I'll link it down below. He said that it is markedly improves your chance of closing a deal if you send a proposal within 24 hours. If you have a conversation with a customer and they say, yeah, I'd love a proposal, you write it up there and then on the day. If you've met them at a coffee shop, they leave, you sit down and you write that proposal. Get it out of the way, send it as soon as humanly possible. Within 24 hours, that will vastly increase your close rate. First of all, it shows that you mean business, it shows you have a process. Secondly, it shows that you want their work and you're serious about working with them. That's what a 5-figure project business does. They're serious, they have a process, and they want to work with people. So what do you need to do next? What's the tactic that you need to do next? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read more. Thanks very much for watching. I've actually got some free training down below on how to build a $100,000 WordPress marketing funnel. You can use that down below, completely free. If you're a funnel builder, go ahead and subscribe. I produce new content every single week, helping funnel builders like you attract and close 5-figure funnel deals. In the meantime, hit the like button as well. That's really useful. And also share this. If you can share this with your network on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, that really helps me out. It also positions you as someone who knows what they're doing, frankly. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. I've actually got a couple of videos videos here on how to increase your funnel prices from $500 up to $10,000, as well as how to increase your prices without losing customers and without pissing them off, because I know smart funnel builders like you like to watch the next video in the series. So we've got one on increasing your prices here and how to increase your prices without pissing anybody off. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Keep building those funnels.